Ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing a little number by Osama called Jungle Funk. Welcome to the lounge. I'll be right with you in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Writing your names down currently and letting everybody share, care, and nostril flare prior to entering the lounge. Get ready for some fun, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for lounging with Lisa. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. I've landed in the lounge. It might be a small gathering this weekend because of the holiday. I decided to shut off the air conditioner here in the kitchen and just drag some cool air in from the living room. We'll see how that goes. Welcome, welcome, Share Bear. My goodness, hello. Let me read what you said. It's been so long. Hi, Lisa. I thought I'd pop in and say hello and wish you a happy Memorial Day. I hope you're doing well. Thanks, Share Bear. Long time no see, and I hope everything's okay with you. Hello, Vegematic. Buddy Bates is here. Okay, let me see. Buddy Bates. Vegematic. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I'm going to go through the announcements here. I might have to turn on the AC. Welcome. I'm going to get very serious. Welcome to week number 82 of Live Lounging. We are celebrating Smitty's friend Sam today. Hello, Jody. Don't know much about Sam, but I learned enough. And his favorite color is blue in case that didn't come through. Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Jacob, don't forget to get up and hit the like feature. Also, it is Mr. Watcher's birthday today. So, Watcher won't be here. Happy birthday, Mr. Watcher. She might try to pop in. Happy anniversary to Troy and Colleen Martin of Colorado. And I think that's it. And we'll go ahead and do the moment of silence, a good vibe sending. But I need to write down Jilly and somebody else. Jody. Jilly, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could join us on this Memorial Day weekend. All right. Moment of silence, a good vibe sending. It's kind of long, it seems. Osama's parents. He has older parents, and he cares for them. Kathleen's family, with a focus on Frankie. Rand. Sick, depressed loungers. 123. Mom's friend, Marianne. Victims of imperialism. Citizens of Yemen and Gaza. And I believe, here we go. Moment of silence of good vibe sending, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you. Okay, time's up. I don't know if I can hold this in. One is left with the horrible feeling now that war settles nothing, that to win a war is as disastrous as to lose one, and that's Agatha Christie. No matter what political reasons are given for war, the underlying reason is always economic, and that's by somebody called A.J.P. Taylor. Don't know who that is, but I liked the quote. Hello there, Batty. I live for your words upon entering the lounge. It is Batty. Batty is joining us. Did you get your banger sandwich today is my question. Did you or did you not get a banger sandwich? I'm going to gently move that. It seems to be a glare coming in here. So, okay, yesterday you had the banger sandwich. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm going to name the Lounger of the Week. Big surprise, it is Sam. Sam's the Lounger of the Week because the birthday person tends to be the Lounger of the Week. From what I can gather of him, he seems like a delightful fellow. Anyone who listens to Lounging with Lisa with any regularity must be delightful. Also, any friend of Smitty is probably, mind you, socially acceptable. The thing that does stand out is how Sam, like many veterans of all military branches, realizes the real cost of war and is against such shenanigans. Hope to find out more about you in the future. And there you have your Lounger of the Week info. Please go up and hit like if you haven't yet. There's 12 people and 6 likes. Taking off a thing I have on my foot here. I have something in my foot. It's been there forever. Hello, Osama. Welcome to the lounge, and thank you for the new background type music. I love you. Okay. Am I forgetting anything to your knowledge? I might have to flip on that air. You know what? I think I'm going to, ladies and gentlemen, so just hang on. Oh, dear. Yeah, I can't take it. It's just way too hot. Is Kate here? Kate. I didn't see Kate, but I'm going to write you down. Hello, Kate? Welcome. All right, so far I have Pat Hacker, Vesper, RB, Kathleen Sharebear, popped in to say hi, Buddy Bates, Clunk, Vegematic, Jody, Jilly, Batty, Osama, Kate. And a partridge in a pear tree. Crafty Batty needs to use the facilities. I did that before I went live. Okay, we're going to start, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, happy birthday, Sam. Not sure if they can make it today at all, but it's okay. It gives us a reason to celebrate. Okay, this person who shares a birthday with Sam gave a voice to Yoda, Cookie Monster, and even Miss Piggy. He was born on May 25, 1944. His first name puts one in the mind of a musical genius whose kids have odd handles, and his last name is associated with following the yellow brick road. Who could it be? Who can it be knocking at my door? Yes, excellent. The answer came in. We'll give others a little chance to catch up. The answer came in again. Very good. Muy bien. Oh, wildly. Yes, everybody's getting it. Drinking from my Mama Bear's glass where I used to work. This would have been a super busy weekend at the Greasy Spoon known as Mama Bear's when I was going over just thinking about how much money I used to make back in those days. It makes me cry right now because it was really good. Okay, and we're going to do a visual aid immediately, if not sooner. Wonder where Nicholas is. I can't live with without Nicholas. Kate, email him and tell him to get over here. Okay. Who was this American essayist, lecturer, philosopher, and poet who led the transcendentalist movement of the mid-19th century? He was born on May 25, 1803. You were a puppeteer, Pat Hacker. Oh my gosh, I love you. Yes, the answer came in. You were. Oh my goodness, I am totally going to work that in somehow to your next birthday celebration. He and I were both puppeteers of America in the 70s. Okay, I can drop this person off now, can I? The answer did come in, but I'll hold it up again. Or I'll continue to hold it up. Starting to get silly. Oh, very cute. Okay, did I give the last answer? I didn't. The answer to the first question was Frank Oz. And the answer to this question is Ralph Waldo Emerson, or just Waldo, or just Emerson. And then Pat Hacker said Emerson, and then Batty said Lake and Palmer. It was very cute. Thank you. How many people can say they've waved around Emerson? Okay, moving along. I have to get in the swing. I forgot to give the answer. I have to get serious now, ladies and gentlemen. Enough fun. It is all business. Okay. The birthday boy. You don't have sound? Everyone else seems to. You might want to well, how am I going to tell you this? Vegematic has no sound. Maybe you can tell Veg to sign off and come back over. I don't know what to do. I'm going to continue, though, because everybody else seems to have sound. Refresh. Okay. You have to kind of listen closely, but I think you'll get it. The birthday boy hails from a city mainly in St. Clair and with a small portion in Madison counties and southwestern Illinois, United States. It is located across the Mississippi from St. Louis, Missouri, in what is defined as the Metro East region of southern Illinois. The answer is pretty much included in the question. The answer came in. Smitty, I'm glad you're here. I assume that Sam is in the lounge somehow. Can you call him to your computer and he can look at this? Go get Sam so he can look at his card. It looks like those stripes up here are moving. Does it to you? Anyhow, Smitty, welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the lounge. The answer did come in. Now everybody has disappeared. There, yes, the answer came in again. Very good, very good. So I'm going to set this down because it's so heavy. No, because I'm done. Okay. The answer is East St. Louis. Thank goodness I turned on that air. Good gravy. What was I thinking? All in the name of my new intro. So, okay. I'm moving along. For newcomers, please do this. Okay. There is a 33-acre park on the East St. Louis riverfront where photographers are known to gather in order to get a great shot of this landmark across the river. Looking for a landmark across the river. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to knock the table over. I might be bossy, but my foot's been in pain for months and I might have to go to a foot doctor. So, people are coming in with it. I have a necklace with that item on it. Solo, hello Solo. I think I forgot somebody else. Solo has entered the lounge. There was somebody else that came in earlier. Jacob? I'm writing down Jacob. I'll put a question mark because I know that I saw Jacob, but I wasn't sure. Welcome to the lounge, Solo One. If you're new here, just jump in whenever. My brow is sweaty. Welcome, Solo. Solo, everybody, a round of applause for Solo One. The answer is the Gateway Arch / St. Louis Arch, or Arch is fine. And here is an example of kind of, that's East St. Louis, and then across the way, there you have the Arch. When I was young, about 14 maybe, my sister Jill, my father and I went out to Kansas City, Kansas because they were buying a car from my Uncle Jim who lived there. He's deceased now. He's Mother's only brother. And Mother and I went up in the Arch. It was wild. It was crazy. I loved it. And also, my sister and father were terrified, so they stayed down and watched a movie about how they built it. So it was, Crafty Batty, you're out of your mind. Has anyone else gone to top? Yeah, I have. I don't know if anyone else has. I bet you the birthday boy did. Maybe not. Sometimes birthday people, sometimes birthday people don't go up in arches. No. Sometimes you don't visit your own area, kind of like in your own town. Coney Lake Park, the lake, whatever. All right, I have a little more information about this arch. More info. Actually, it's about okay. The 33-acre park on the East St. Louis riverfront is a hot spot for photographers because it's one of the few places you can get a decent shot of the Gateway Arch. You can't capture the entire 630-foot monument from up close. The buildings block your way if you try from a distance in St. Louis. Also, the St. Louis Gateway Arch was dedicated on May 25, 1968. I think it is, I don't know. There's a lot of symbolism in this park and stuff, but we won't get into that right now. We're going to be normal today. Okay. So, moving along. The wind is blowing through the arches of my mind, says Osama. Okay. Blank Beer, blank beer, was developed in 1907 and was named by a customer in a naming contest for the new brand. It's Sam's favorite kind, even though it's oft difficult to find, I think. That's a good answer, Jody. A party for men only or a doe's husband come to mind? I have to stand up for a minute due to the hot flash factor. Hot flash factor. I'm looking for the answer, though I haven't left the room. Buck beer. Now, think of, like, Jilly, you're so adorable. Think of the other clue. Yes, the answer came in. On Happy Days, remember Richie and the gang went to a blank party? Okay, Smitty is telling me the birthday. Sam, the former sailor man, he said he's not only been to the arch, he saw a radio host throw a watermelon off it. That's cute. Now, I'm not going to strip. Okay, I did say hubby, a doe's hubby, but it's also stag. The answer is stag, ladies and gentlemen. Stag. Okay. On May 25th, 1787, George Washington presided over this, which opened in Philadelphia in order to establish a new U.S. Constitution. There was a lot of secrecy involved. That's not on here, I just said that. Stag beer, yeah. You know what kind of beer I like is Schlitz. Schlitz beer. I'm not kidding. I like it, I live for it, and I will drink it on occasion. I really won't. I haven't had it in ages. I'm going to read that again since I was... WKRP threw turkeys out of a helicopter. That was a disaster, I guess. May 25th, 1787, George Washington presided over this, which opened in Philadelphia in order to establish a new "We the people in order to form a more perfect union" new U.S. Constitution. What was it? One of the words has been said in one of the words in the answer. Close enough, Solo. I'm sure. Just keep guessing. I know exactly where the Schlitz Brewery was located in Milwaukee. How cute, Kate. Yeah, I really got turned on to that beer when I lived in Houston and had a boyfriend that drank it. It was full body, all-American beer. I liked it, and I'm not afraid to admit it. All right, the answer is the Constitutional Convention. Constitutional Convention is the answer. On May 25th, 1977, Star Wars was released. Who was the director? And Jilly has been to Busch Gardens. Who was the director of Star Wars, which was released on Sam's birthday, but in 1977? Yes, the answer came in. Oh my gosh, that's wild about the turkeys. They were live and well, we're going to have to talk about this. Yes, the answer's coming in wildly, not casually. Let's just seeing if I can aim that my way. I'll give it a second, or a second, as they say here in my neck of the woods. George Lucas is the answer. Okay, this is super easy, but whatever. Anchors Aweigh is a song associated with this military branch in which Sam served. Sam served. I'm going to have to get water right now. The answer's coming in wildly. I'm going to get some more water. Talk amongst yourselves. The answer's coming in. Do-do-da-dum. Osama, I have the new opening little song in my mind now, and I thank you for it. Buddy Bates, Mrs. Beer commercials. The answer is Navy. Navy. All right, moving to the Navy section. The Navy's first nuclear-powered submarine crossed under the geographic North Pole in 1958 and was the first to do so, according to official history, of course. What was the name of this beast? Hmm. I'm being quiet for... yeah, TV show, WKRP. I caught on to that after a minute. Yes. Yes, the answer came in. Man, you are absolutely, on fire today. On fire today. I can tell you a story. Of course, I always have a story. There was a fellow who lived in this area. In fact, he was Perpetual's neighbor growing up. His name was Mr. Caseby. He served on the USS Nautilus, which is the answer. And I did a human interest story on him, and it was really fun. And it was in 2 different papers, like it was a double whammy, it was a continuation, whatever. Pictures and all kinds of jazz. Very interesting person. So there's that story. The answer is USS Nautilus, absolutely. Okay. In U.S. Navy jargon, so to speak, to deep six something means this of these choices. 1, keep it a secret. 2, throw it overboard. 3, bury it once on dry land again. Deep six. 1, keep it a secret. 2, throw it overboard. Or 3, bury it once on dry land again. The answer came in a couple of times. Navy submarines are called bubbleheads. Answer came in again, the giant squid. Answer's really coming in, absolutely. Yes, you all are so brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. No ground. Okay. Oh, I see. You're talking to somebody about Easton's service, maybe? I'm not sure. I can't really catch everything being said clearly. But I love the name Easton, and I love Easton. I think he's very snackish. Okay, the answer is 2, throw overboard. Originally, deep six was the call of the leadsman, signifying that the water is more than 6 fathoms deep, but less than 7. Now it's a euphemism for throwing something overboard or away. So there is that bit of info. Let me move away from the Navy for a minute. And, okay, we'll do this. Across the pond, here in the belly of the beast, it is Memorial Day weekend. What do they call the equivalent across the pond? And why doesn't that have a number? That's odd. That's really odd. Oh well, whatever. What do they call the equivalent of what we're having here this weekend, Memorial Day? What do they call the equivalent across the pond? Come on, Batty. Counting on you. Counting on you, Batty. Yes, the answer came in. Very good. Excellent. It's coming in wildly. Well, not wildly, but casually. It's trickling in. The answer has been given. Yes. Okay, it is, and I have more information, of course. We'll give it a sec to make sure everybody's caught up. Where's Denise, by the way? Okay, the answer is Remembrance Day. The United Kingdom, UK, honors the heroic efforts, achievements, and sacrifices that were made in past wars. The main observance is on the second Sunday in November, but 2 minutes of silence is also made on November 11. So, there's that bit of info. Now, I'm going to do a visual aid from across the pond. To whom did this vehicle, not vehicle, vehicle belong? Across the pond, to whom did this vehicle belong? The answer came in again. Man, you are going to get some sort of prize for doing this. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. People are getting it right, and so I will, I'll give it a sec. Yes. Okay, I don't need to hold this up anymore. I'm going to set it down. On May 25, notice that fits in, 1967, John Lennon's psychedelic Rolls-Royce was delivered. This caused an uproar, and the Rolls-Royce company clutched pearls before raising a formal complaint. Lennon had bought the car new from Rolls-Royce in 1965 and became bored with the color, so had a psychedelic paint job. The car was sold at Sotheby's, hope I'm saying that right, Sotheby''S, in 1985 for $2,229,000, the most expensive car ever sold. And take note, I was able to read actual math, the price tag. Okay, I can do that fairly well. Now, let's move back to this page and go into the Navy again. What is the oldest commissioned ship in the Navy of these choices? 1, USS Ronald Reagan. 2, USS Enterprise. 3, USS Constitution. I have to see where this is to see. The answer's coming in, yes. Lord Elton. Is he Lord or isn't he just Sir Elton? Oh. Okay, the answer came in wildly. It is 3, the USS Constitution, and it was evidently since 1798, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what is the nickname of the USS Constitution? Nickname puts me in the mind of Raymond Burr. Get it? Corny is the answer. Was Raymond Burr corny? Mason, no. Yes, the answer came in. The answer came in. Very good. Very good. Excellent. I'm extremely happy about this. So I think that's all for that page. We'll give it a sec. It is Old Ironsides. Okay. On May 25, 1935 at Forbes Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this person hit his 714th and final home run. Super thirsty, super thirsty. Yeah, wheelchair. Oh, Batty, I love you. The answer's coming in. I'm going to take my break here in a minute, but I'm okay for the moment, at the moment. The answer is, Babe Ruth is the answer. Let's go ahead and do this visual aid, and then we'll have the break. Okay. Hang on. Hold on. Okay. This person, on May 25, 1935, this person broke 3 world records at the Big Ten meet in Ann Arbor, Michigan, including broad jump, the 220-yard dash, and the low hurdles. Yes, the answer's coming in. Totally. Batty is too much. She's too much for radio and not quite enough for television. Absolutely, yes, you all are pros. You're wonderful. The answer is Jesse Owens. Tossing Jesse aside, and I'm going to go ahead and take my little break. I mainly have to eat something. Where are we here? 57. Here you go. Welcome to the intermission, ladies and gentlemen. This week, instead of playing any music at all, I'm just going to read the last chapter of War is a Racket by General Smedley Butler, Chapter 5, To Hell with War. I am not a fool as to believe that war is a thing of the past. I know the people do not want war, but there is no use in saying we cannot be pushed into another war. Looking back, Woodrow Wilson was re-elected president in 1916 on a platform that he had, quote, kept us out of war, and on the implied promise that he would, quote, keep us out of war, end quote. Yet 5 months later, he asked Congress to declare war on Germany. In that 5-month interval, the people had not been asked whether they had changed their minds. The 4 million young men who put on uniforms and marched or sailed away were not asked whether they wanted to go forced to suffer and die. Then what caused our government to change its mind so suddenly? Money. An Allied commission, it may be recalled, came over shortly before the war declaration and called on the president. The president summoned a group of advisors. The head of the commission spoke. Stripped of its diplomatic language, this is what he told the president and his group. Quote, "There is no use kidding ourselves any longer. The cause of the Allies is lost. We now owe you," and in parentheses, American bankers, American munitions makers, American manufacturers, American speculators, American exporters, $5 or $6 billion. If we lose, and without the help of the United States, we must lose. We, England, France, Italy, cannot pay back this money, and Germany won't. So, end quote. And those parentheses ended. They're not put together real well in this book, but that's okay. Had secrecy been outlawed as far as war negotiations were concerned, and had the press been invited to be present at that conference, or had radio been available to broadcast the proceedings, America never would have entered the World War. But this conference, like all war discussions, was shrouded in utmost secrecy. When our boys were sent off to war, they were told it was a, quote, war to make the world safe for democracy, end quote, and a, quote, war to end all wars, end quote. Well, 18 years after, and the world has less of democracy than it had then. Besides, what business is it of ours whether Russia or Germany or England or France or Italy or Austria live under democracies or monarchies, whether they are fascists or communists? Our problem is to preserve our own democracy, and very little, if anything, has been accomplished to assure us that the World War was really the war to end all wars. Yes, we have had disarmament conferences and limitations of arms conferences. They don't mean a thing. One has just failed. The results of another have been nullified. We send our professional soldiers and our sailors and our politicians and our diplomats to these conferences, and what happens? The professional soldiers and sailors don't want to disarm. No admiral wants to be without a ship. No general wants to be without a command. Both mean men without jobs. They are not for disarmament. They cannot be for limitations of arms. And at all these conferences, lurking in the background, but all powerful just the same, are the sinister agents of those who profit by war. They see to it that these conferences do not disarm or seriously limit armaments. The chief aim of any power at any of these conferences has not been to achieve disarmament to prevent war, but rather to get more armament for itself and less for any potential foe. There is only one way to disarm with any semblance of practicability. That is for all nations to get together and scrap every ship, every gun, every rifle, every tank, and every warplane. Even this, if it were possible, would not be enough. The next war, according to experts, will be fought not with battleships, not by artillery, not with rifles, and not with machine guns. It will be fought with deadly chemicals and gases. Secretly, each nation is studying and perfecting newer and ghastlier means of annihilating its foes wholesale. Yes, ships will continue to be built, for the shipbuilders must make their profits, and guns still will be manufactured, and powder and rifles will be made, for the munitions makers must make their huge profits. And the soldiers, of course, must wear uniforms, for the manufacturer must make their war profits too. But victory or defeat will be determined by the skill and ingenuity of our scientists. If we put them to work making poison gases and more fiendish mechanical and explosive instruments of destruction, they will have no time for the constructive job of building greater prosperity for all peoples. By putting them to this useful job, we can all make more money out of peace than we can out of war, even the munitions makers. So, I say, to hell with war. And that was General Smedley Butler. The final chapter of War is a Racket. Check it out. I think I'm back. Indeed, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. There you have it. What is happening? Batty, you are too much. Did anything bizarre happen in my absence? I think it did last week, but I'm not sure about this week. Lisa has Smedley Butler, Animal Farm. Marcus has Animal Farm. Both moral lessons we should have learned long ago. We read Animal Farm in 10th grade, but I goofed off so much. I couldn't stand school. I really couldn't. So, I didn't know anything about it. Honestly, I was terrible. Terrible. Thank you, RB. You know, I read through it the first time, and it was way too long because I was trying to be... And so I had to speed it up, but yet enunciate. So I appreciate that. I live for you. With that, we're going to get back to celebrating Sam. Sam, the The former sailor man. Okay, here we go. Across the pond. Hi, Robin, the organic neighbor. Robin, the organic neighbor, has her own copy of War's a Racket now, so she can read chapter 5 on her own. That was the commercial break today. I'm sorry, not commercial. Intermission. Okay, I forgot what the word. Here goes. Across the pond. On May 25, 1974, this happened at a chemical plant in Flicksboro, leaving 25 people dead. Very uplifting question. It's quite straightforward. Just think of what might happen. Robin, the organic neighbor's here. Need to read it again, Lisa? On May 25, 1974, this happened at a chemical plant in Flicksboro, leaving 25 people dead. The answer came in. Excellent. Wonderful. Tremendi, which is the plural of tremendous. So, yes, the answer came in again. I can't look at this chat too long right now. When I do the playback, it's regular, white background, dark text. So, it's a lot easier for me, but right now I'm just kind of looking for answers and occasional comments. Boy, that is a glare on my lounging button. Okay. The answer is an explosion. Very good. Okay. On May 25th, 1925, a high school science teacher, John T. Scopes, was indicted for teaching the theory of evolution in his classes, as the Tennessee state law prohibited the teaching of evolution in public schools. This was known as the Scopes monkey trial. What was the 1960 film which was loosely based on this case? What was it called? Bum, 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 bum. Organic neighbor, when you get a chance later, just go listen to the beginning because, hi, D. Martin. Hello, yes. D. Martin is in the lounge. You are lounger number 17 to enter the lounge. It's Osama's music, and I just kind of talk over it from time to time, so you have to go check that out and tell me what you think. You'll like it. It's good. It's soothing. It's nice. It's in my head, which is always good. What is the answer here? Okay, there we go. We'll just wait a sec. The answer came in earlier, but I'll just give it a sec. Okay. Inherit the wind is the answer. Inherit the wind, ladies and gentlemen, is the answer. I'm going to try to go without this air conditioner on. Welcome to the lounge, G. Martin. Glad to see you today. Okay. All right, here goes. This is kind of long, but it's not terribly long, but... Okay, good. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy, hello. Jeremy Chase is in the lounge. Okay, let's see. Jeremy made it today. Sorry, it's hard to type. Okay. I'm glad you're here. I've missed you totally, and thank you for your kind emails and things like that. Okay, moving along. On May 25th, 1965, following the Cassius Clay defeat of Sonny Liston on February 25, 1964, for the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship and changing his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, Liston and Ali met for a second time for the Heavyweight Championship. During the first round, Liston went down, often called by a phantom punch, and the referee, Jersey Joe Walcott, stopped the fight, awarding Ali a first-round knockout. In what state, here in the belly of the beast, did this fight unfold? And if you can't guess it, I'll give you another clue. I'll give you a clue, because I didn't give you any clues. So there. Welcome. I'm glad people are here today. I really didn't think I'd have too many because of the weekend, because of Memorial Day. Trying to get cozy. Did Batty leave? Okay, I'm going to give a clue. Here's a clue. Don't be Googling it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, clue. A creepy writer calls this state home. That's your clue. Creepy writer calls this state home. 20 inches of rain and killer tornadoes this month. Wow, from Jeremy. Yes, the answer came in. Very good. Because Jeremy lives in Oklahoma, and you're the reason God made Oklahoma, and I'm sure missing you. Been a long time since I've been able to sing that. Okay, the answer is Maine. Maine. And Stephen King was the clue, more or less. All right. The name Illinois comes from a Native American word meaning which of these three choices? A, tribe of superior men. B, land of many rivers. Or C, tribe of wisdom. Once again, Illinois, Native American word. Which one of these three choices? A, tribe of superior men. B, land of many rivers. C, tribe of wisdom. Don't see it yet. I love doing these because it's really fun to try to make up, the other two. And I guess I did a fairly good job this time, huh? I might have to turn that air back on. I'm going to while you guess. Let's hope I don't fall over. Okay. Zoe's sleeping through all of this. Oh, I'm wearing my thing. The answer is A. A tribe of superior men. Very good. Yes. Okay. The Mississippi River, Ohio River, and Wabash River are the bordering rivers of the state of Illinois. But what river flows within the state? Just think about, the first thing that comes to your mind will be the right answer. Mississippi River, Ohio, Wabash River, all do the boundary areas. But what river actually just is within the state of Illinois? Yeah. Oh, the answer came in. Was it my last gentle clue? Gently yet effectively, I give you a clue. Okay, good. Batty says the Babylon River. Yep, it's coming in. Coming in wildly. I hope I wrote everyone down. Okay, cat hair. I know it's unusual. The answer is the Illinois River. Illinois River. Illinois River. Okay. In 1865, remember that date, 1865, Illinois became the first state to ratify something. What was it? In 1865, Illinois became the first state to ratify something. I'm glad I'm comfortable with y'all that I can just whip off my hat and have a hot flash and all that. Yes, the answer came in. Oh my gosh, you were going to win an award today. An absolute award. I can't say who because, if somebody else actually came in before you, which does happen on the playback, believe it or not. What is it? Where's the answer? What happened? Where am I here? It is the, okay, here it is. Yes. The answer, I think Jeremy Chase is behind. He just pressed 2. Can somebody who can hear me in real time tell Jeremy to refresh? Meanwhile, I'll give you the answer to this. It is the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery. So that's that answer. We're going to do a visual aid as soon as somebody tells Jeremy to refresh. Tell everyone to refresh. Okay. Well, I'll just wait a second until somebody gives him that message. I should probably go ahead and get my fan that Katie gave me. I'll be right back. Sorry. I do declare. Okay. Visual aid. Okay. What kind is this? It's the official Illinois tree, but you need to be specific. If I have to, I'll give you another clue. I'm holding still. I'm just going to glance over. Excellent. Oh my goodness, the answer came in. Wonderful. You are just tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Very good. I mean, and you were specific because you have to be. We're very serious here in the lounge. Okay, I'm going to set this down. The answer is, look at Robin the Organic Neighbor. It is white oak. Your phone is talking? Oh no, says Jeremy. The answer is white oak, ladies and gentlemen. White oak. It's almost time for the bonus question. By the way, while I have you, for the bonus question, I'm going to do the same thing I do for Lounger of the Week, basically, and give you, you know, I can either send you doodads, you can do a phone call, and we'll record it and put it on YouTube like I did last with Natural Progressive. Cloudy Sunshine, hello. You can recommend a subject for 10 trivia questions in the next game. And what's the first one? Oh, a video on a subject that you like. Hello, Cloudy Sunshine, I'm jotting you down. And I have to be dead silent to do so. Okay. Where were we there? White oak. Okay, we're moving along to this one. Then we're going to do the bonus question. In 1905, the president of the Chicago Cubs filed charges against a fan in the bleachers for doing this. What was it? I know that's kind of vague, but I'll give you another clue if you don't get it. Chicago Cubs president filed charges against a fan in the bleachers for doing this. What was it? Now, this will be fun anyway because it is vague. Spitting, no. Giving the bird, these are great. Happy birthday to the Organic Neighbor's son. I forget your kids' names, or I'll say it out loud. Swearing. These are good. Okay. Mooning the field. I don't really know how. Hello, Ryan. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. I would sing, but I don't want to clear the lounge. All right, how can I give a clue? All right. He received something, but not the normal something that you might receive when sitting in the stands. It wasn't foul, so there was an issue. Is that even a clue? Oh my God, I'm more confused. Yes, the answer came in good enough. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give this answer, ladies and gentlemen. A tomato. Caught the ball. Okay, catching a fly ball and keeping it, rather than like, you know, when it's foul. I know, I'm crazy. Okay, bonus question. Coming at you, and this was supplied by Kate. Kate was last week's winner, and she did agree to, she picked making the phone. I have Buddy Bates and Kate on deck for phone calls. So, anyhow, here goes. Bonus question supplied by Kate. Ready, set, go. And Jilly, you need to do something too. You have to email me. Okay. The duo folk song called Four Strong Winds by Ian and Sylvia was voted #1 song in 2005 in their homeland, so to speak. What is this homeland of which I speak? So where are Ian and Sylvia from? Where? That's a good guess. I might have to give a clue on this one. But I will. Good guess. Oh, I love that answer. I can't even say it. Vegematic. Kanakistan. It was the goat. Arkansas. Chris Foster, I live for you. Chris Foster? What the heck? Chris Foster is in the lounge. Okay. I'll give you another clue. I and other people call this the Great White North. Go. Iceland. No, but I want to visit Iceland. Great White North. Great White North. Yes. Yes, the answer has been given. Did Veg get it? That's the first one that I see, though, Kate. So, sorry, but it has to be what I see because sometimes the chat sees things before I do. I'm sorry. I will back it up, though, just to make sure that I didn't see it. No, I did not see that anyway. So, RB is the winner. Congratulations, RB. And maybe, Hoochamagook. Kathleen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Hoochamagook. Maybe you could just drop a list of the choices for what I can do for RB. Keep it clean. I'm sure. So you get some, choices to make there, RB. And you do have my email. So we can, yes, RB, yay! Bonus question winner. Okay. Moving along rapidly at this point. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. Good. The birthday boy listens to the live gig at Smitty's, which is located in this 2-word Illinois town. The first word is the same as a famous actor who remained in the closet but was outed after death, mainly due to his cause of death. The second is associated with 7 stranded castaways. 2-word town area, Smitty's place where they listen. First word is associated with an individual who was an actor, and the answer came in. The answer came in. Very good. Yes, the answer's coming in a couple of times now. Yep. And I'll read you a little bit more about this as soon as everyone's done guessing. I am so thirsty. The answer is Rock Island. Rock Island, Illinois. And if clearly it was Rock Hudson and Gilligan's Island. Rock Island is a city and the county seat of Rock Island County, Illinois, United States. The original Rock Island, from which the city name is derived, is the largest island on the Mississippi River. It is now called Arsenal Island. Isn't that a shame? Arsenal Island. What goes on there? I wonder. Okay, so the answer is Rock Island. And I know, Jeremy, you're frustrated with your phone. It'll be okay. All right. These are pretty straightforward. They want you as a new recruit were lyrics in this song. They want you as a new recruit. Who, me? Blah, blah, blah. What was the song? No. Close, Batty, but no. No, close, Robin the Organic Neighbor, but it's the other one. The other one. Yes, the answer came in. Very good, very good. Originally from Illinois, I've been to Smitty's. Oh, that's great, Jeremy Chase. Okay, the answer is excellent, very good, very good. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. All right. In the Navy by the Village People. In the Navy, where you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy. I don't really know the words. Okay. On May 25th, 1987, With or Without You was #1. What group performed the song? It's an Army base. They do trucks in Canada. It's 4 blocks from my house. Wow. With or Without You, #1. People are coming in with it. I know it's a very difficult question. I can't live. The answer is U2. U2, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, on May 25th, 1974, this song, Stripped Down Naked, sprinted into our lives and became a chart topper on that very day. This song, Stripped Down Naked, sprinted into our lives and became a chart topper on that very day. The answer came in. Wow. Excellent, excellent. Yep. Anybody who watched my video yesterday will know the answer to the next question. Yep. I'll go ahead and sing it. I won't really. Well, maybe. Well, yes, they call him the Streak. Okay, the answer is the Streak. In Mount Pulaski, Illinois, it is illegal for boys and only boys to hurl something at trees. What is this something? I'll see if you really pay attention to my videos, because I gave this away yesterday. Yep, I guess Chris Foster does listen to my things. And Kate, and Pat, and Robin. Oh my gosh, Kathleen. Very good. Knives. Snowballs. Yes. Answer is snowballs. It's Potty Sunshine Crafty Batty. I normally don't name names, but I felt like it, so you can get over it. I'm so tender, aren't I? Okay, the answer is snowballs. I find that to be very strange, but it wasn't the Secretary of State's webpage. It was, what's the other person out there that's in government? This is going to drive me nuts. Not the Secretary of State, the Attorney General. Same thing. Okay. The chief, okay, Smitty, I know you'll know this, and so will Sam. The Chief of Naval Operations once called this ship the ugliest in the Navy. Whatever the case may be, it was purposely attacked by Israel on June 8, 1967, during the Six-Day War. A cover at the highest levels of both governments ensued. Yes, everyone knows it. I'm so proud. And there is a link. Did I give you links, Kathleen? I think I did, just to make sure that if Denise couldn't make it here, there's a link to drop. And I'll just hold this up and then it'll give the answer away. It is very good, Kathleen. Thank you so much. The answer is the USS Liberty. And there she is. So it's really important to get familiar with that story. You know, I didn't know anything about it, being, I guess, marinated in the mainstream talking points up until about 4 or 5 years ago on many issues, not all. And after I found out the real history of that region by way of Miko Peled, the general's son, Google that if you would. Miko Peled, M-I-K-O, new word, P-E-L-E-D. Then I heard somebody in one of his question answer mention this Liberty. Wow, that's an eye-opener. Okay. In terms of gun salutes, they are fired at intervals of how many seconds of these choices? A, 7, B, 3, or C, 5? I see somebody already came in with it. I thought that was interesting. I just didn't know, and there's a little bit more information as well. The answer did come in. The choices were A, 7 seconds, B, 3 seconds, or C, 5 seconds. Answers coming in wildly, or casually. It's traipsing in, as Mother would say. Okay, the answer is 5 seconds, which was C. A little more information, they also total an odd number. For instance, an admiral is 17 guns, a vice admiral is 15, and a rear admiral upper half is 13, and a rear admiral lower half is 11. Not sure what upper and lower half means. Maybe it has something to do with ship. Don't know. But that's your additional info. Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to... I'm going to do another visual aid. I'm going to go out of order a little bit. All right. Across the pond visual aid coming over. I'm trying to follow your advice, Vesper. Okay. On May 25th, 1895, this Irish-born playwright was convicted of a morals charge in London. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Yes, yes. The answer's coming in. I was toying with doing... I don't know if it would be a visual aid because I don't want to waste a whole bunch of ink. I just want to hold up Oscar Wilde, which is the answer. Doing a few questions where I just give these silly clues like, you know, yeah, it was, the charge was sodomy, like I did earlier for somebody. No, I didn't do that one yet. Forget it. Here she comes. She's the next one. Oh, I am getting awfully silly. Okay, let's see. Where were we here? Visual aid, visual aid. Let's move on to another one of Sam's favorite things, which I just kind of found out late, but I added more. Okay, here goes. And we might go over, we are going to go over today a little bit, so don't clutch pearls. This was originally founded by Berry Gordy Jr. as Tamla Records on January 12, 1959, and was incorporated as Blank Record Corporation on April 14, 1960. Sam enjoys this type of music, and the answer is coming in to the max. Very good. I don't really want to skip that. Yes, y'all are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, we can flip back to this, I think. The answer is Motown. Motown, ladies and gentlemen. Motown. How many times can I say Motown? On May 25th, 1955. There. Greg Palast, look. On May 25th, 1955, in the US of A, an outbreak of these caused many deaths and injuries. Pat Hacker, think about something that happened near you recently. See, I thought people might think that, so that's why I said it. But that's not it. Nope. Not it, not it. An outbreak of these. It's not really health related. You're on the right track, Chris. Why am I talking like this? No, these are really good. Where'd Pat Hacker go? I know she'll get it if... Remember what you sent? Is Pat still here? Okay. It's a natural disaster. That's your clue. Yes, the answer came in. Very good. I'm going to read more and then the answer will be included, of course. The 1955 Great Plains tornado outbreak was a deadly tornado outbreak that struck the southern and central U.S. Great Plains states on May 25th and 26th, 1955. It produced at least 46 tornadoes across 7 states, including 2 F5 tornadoes in Blackwell, Oklahoma, and Udall, Kansas, that caused most of the casualties. I don't even know if Jeremy's still here. But yeah, I thought that'd be kind of a trick question, but not really. All right. We are going to go ahead and do this infamous question. Okay, you have to listen really carefully to these insane clues. Let's see. Let me get a grip here. Across the pond. Okay. Who is this across the pond actress who was born on May 25, either 1902 or 1903? The first name puts one in the mind of a song about a person who lies over the ocean and sea, but replace the O with an I. The last name is something in which livestock live. Just add an E after the N, but before the S. Oh my God. I thought of it. Yes, that's the first word. Everyone look at RB. He got the first name right. Now the last name is something in which livestock, very good, except it has an S on the end. Put it all together there, organic. Anybody who gets these is getting recognized for it. With an S. With an S. Yes, there you go. Very good, yes. And nobody knows of her across the pond. I checked. After I did this, I got with my friend Andrew, who has an excellent website called checktheevidence.com. He's like, I don't really know this woman, but that doesn't mean a lot. And Batty said no, but I thought I'm doing it anyway. So there's Benny Barnes. Benny Barnes. Oh, I had such fun with that one. Okay, so we're done with that. Boy, am I hot. Okay. We're going to get serious now. Well, I was thinking about doing I don't know if I want to dedicate a whole game to it, but I could ease in with some of those, but not necessarily visual aids. Okay. The Illinois state slogan is, quote, the land of blank, end quote. Think of a famous person who shouldn't have gone to the theater. It's kind of fun to do those because, yes, the answer came in. Because, I don't know, it's just crazy. I could have said something about Steve Irwin's daughter. Isn't she Bindi? But this lady's Benny. So, yes, the answer's coming in. Hello, Kate. I thought you left. I'm glad you didn't. Don't get me wrong. Yes, very good. Excellent. The answer is Lincoln. More information. The state slogan, Land of Lincoln, was adopted by the General Assembly in 1955. The state of Illinois has a copyright for the exclusive use of the slogan. I do need an ice cube in my hat, or maybe that's an idea. I could sit on an ice pack or something. I get all serious. Thanks, Julie. We're almost done, though. Okay. Last visual. What is the name of this Motown group? Hello, Ruby Slippers. Oh, my goodness, I'm writing you down. What is the name of this Motown group? Ruby, how have you been, honey? I hope you are doing Well, I'm just not going to say anything. The answer came in. I wanted to do something about which one of these is not Motown, but I was going to do like the Supremes and all like Diana Ross and then throw in like Ted Nugent, and that would just be too easy. So, yes, the answer is the Temptations. The Temptations, absolutely. Putting that aside. That's that. Okay. Of these choices, what was the price of a Ford Galaxy automobile in 1962, which was actually the year of Sam's birth, by the way? Okay. A, $2,645, B, $3,588, or C, $1,998. Those choices again for a Ford Galaxy automobile in 1962: A, $2,645, B, $3,588, or C, $1,998. And the answer is that. Okay, let me see. The answer did come in. Yes. Yes. I also like to give choices. It's fun. Especially when I get to make up like a native thing, you know, Land of Wild Dogs or something. It's just, I don't know. It gives me some joy. So, all right, here we go. The answer is A. The answer was A, $2,645. We're going to go back because I left one off because I just didn't want to cram all the Navy stuff. This was kind of interesting, I thought. I think everything's interesting. In Navy lingo, so to speak, what does Bravo Zulu mean? It's also a way that some people prefer their steak temperature. I prefer mine to be living. Don't clutch pearls. Navy lingo. Bravo Zulu. What does it mean? What does it mean? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm just going to read this, and it should have the answer in it. Oh, I guess I have to read it out loud, don't I? Okay. Through World War II, sailors who did well were told, okay, T-A-R-E, tear, Victor George, which was code for well done. After the war, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, known as NATO, was formed and it standardized communications. NATO created a system of B flags for administrative communication. The last B flag was BZ. The Allied Naval Signal Book created the phonetics for each letter, and BZ became Bravo Zulu. So the answer is well done. Oh my goodness. Okay, just a couple more. I'm sorry we're going over a little bit lately because I added more questions once I found out a little bit more about Sam. I didn't want to do Sam, the former sailor man, wrong. Okay, so just a few more and we'll be done. What was the claim to fame of Diana Ross's song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough? Try to be as specific as possible. Claim to fame, Diana Ross's song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Aw, this song was putting in an anchor. Anchors away, my friend. My dad used to play that on the trumpet. I shouldn't be that warm. I guess it is the hat, maybe. I'm not sure if you saw it. I put, very close, Julie, but what about that song made it extra special? What's this mean? I used one of my peace blankets for the, background. Maybe that's what's making me warm. It's a hot blanket. Just being near me, it's terrible. Okay. Yes. Okay, number one, but what? Combine that with Jilly Love and you have it. Okay? Combine that with Jilly Love's deal, the first one she said up there, and you'll have it right. I'm just going to give the answer. Her first number one solo single, The album from which it was taken was released in May of 1970, coincidentally. Okay. In 1962, the #1 song was I Can't Stop Loving You by this person. We've had this question before, and think Motown. And then we're going to have one more and we're done. In the Navy, yes, came in the Navy. Yes, the answer is Ray Charles. Okay, last question. If a person in the Navy has a polar bear tattoo, what does this signify? I thought these tattoos were interesting. I read up about, a lot of them. I didn't understand what even some of them meant, so I picked this one. Most sailors don't living in... Oh, you're talking to Pat. These are good. Went to Alaska, bear wrestling, a seal. Eat more broccoli. It helps with hot flashes. Okay, I have total broccoli in my crisper drawer. Thank you. Yes, the answer came in. Very good. Okay, it means that they have sailed the Arctic Circle. Interesting. Very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We are done. I'm so upset that I don't get to sweat on live YouTube any longer. Alaska, Arctic, or Greenland duty. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in today on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. And I will be shipping this little birthday gig to Smitty, and you can give it to Sam. Happy birthday, Sam. But I was gonna do this, but I thought if somebody new watched it, I didn't know what they'd think. I was gonna totally reverse my closing and say, what do I say? A video that has me lounging. Join me, join others. Hang on to your political identities. Forget issues. Hang on to your labels. Don't research. Just do whatever you want. Clutch pearls and run if you hear something. And how delightful war is. But I thought if somebody were to hear that first time out, they would kind of wonder. Okay, I'm going to read some comments now that I went on. Sweating. Oh, let's see. What do we have? Happy Memorial Day from Robin the Organic Neighbor. Happy Memorial Day from Cloudy Sunshine. So same to you. Live for everyone. Kathleen, thanks for really holding the ship down today, so to speak. Great gig. Enjoy your day, everyone. She was the only one here and had to do a lot of stuff. Smitty's talking about demonetized for sweating. Happy Remembrance Day. Remember war's a racket. Very good, Julie Love. I live for you. Thanks, Lisa from Vegematic. Thank you. Always fun lounging with Lisa from Pat Hacker. And Chris Foster says, I dropped my political identity and the bloody dogs ran off with it. Very cute. Batty says, thanks, Lisa. Bye, bitches. XX. Military. Oh, okay. This is a quote from Henry Kissinger. Military men are dumb, stupid animals to be used as pawns for foreign policy. That really is a quote of his. So don't blame us. Blame Henry Kissinger. Put an ice cube in your ponytail if I had a ponytail. War's a racket from Julie. Our government seems to want more. Okay, I'll give to him after all. Smitty says, I'll give that to him. After all, it isn't like he doesn't do his laundry here. Very cute. Happy Imperialist Day. Send your kids to be broken and killed to feed the insatiable rich. Jeremy Chase, on target. I'm going to use that as a quote. I'm not really. I stayed to the end. I just didn't know the answer. I'm such a mindless whatever, says Kate. No, you're not. Okay, I love everyone, but I've got to get out of here. I'm almost 15 minutes overdue.